Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got away. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's in on goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Havertz picked out Odegaard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Semenyo. And this is Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. Great vision. And Bernardo Silva! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 32 minutes is Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Lovely feet. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Reinders. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Semenyo. Havertz. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Havertz. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Of this world, that is a gem, an absolute gem. Arsenal are level, and he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Look, he's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Marmoush clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shoots! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Goal! After 56 minutes is number 16.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Havertz. Now it's Ødegaard. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
60,810.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Semenyo. Eze. For Rice. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Matches Nunes, gets over and intercepts. And this is Marmoush.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball, good take. Rice. Havertz. Eze. Ødegaard. And he's taking no chances there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Out to the left it goes. Marmouche. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Marmouche actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 10, Eze. Coming on the field, number 21, Trossard.
Timber with the clearance.
Gabriel Martinelli.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ødegaard. Rodri. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He can get that clear. That's that, the end. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah,
This
well,
is a
I've been
hard
on the
one to
losing
take,
side in games
but
like
we'll be
this,
back
and I can
stronger,
tell you it really
won't we?
does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. And so the calm before the storm. A game
Hello,
this
everybody,
so
and welcome
engraved
to
into
today's
sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Otobert in acres of space. And Solanke! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Trossard, tries to play it through, thinks about the shot, and he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. Ødegaard. And he shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Arsenal take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Solanke. Threads one in. Otobert! It's hit the upright. That's a decent clearance. Otobert is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. Otobert. And the counter is on. Now it's Gallagher. And here's Solanke. That is Gallagher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tomiyasu.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard. Gallagher. Looking for the run. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard, can he get it through? Well, played through for the wide man. He's in a great position here. Just coming up to the... And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saka gets into a good position. Bissouma. Danso. And it's Simons. Tomiyasu does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Odobert. Shifted it to the flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedro Porro. And it's Simons. Odobert. Great ball and he's charged, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Odobert has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field, number 28.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
On the field, number 20, Mohamed Kudus. Number 29, Saar. Substitutions taking place.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kudus. 75 minutes played. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. Can he get onto this? And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saar. Here's Kudus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Madueke providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Ødegaard. That's good play. Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Unlucky, lads.
Odegaard taking in the
Let's hope for better luck
accolades, having
next
been
time.
named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.